What's up, gearheads, and welcome back to Techbeast TV. Get ready for an absolutely epic showcase of raw power and incredible engineering. We're diving deep into the world of heavy machinery, from custom-built monsters tackling mountains of wood to high-tech titans conquering impossible terrain. Buckle up, because you're about to witness some serious metal mayhem. All right, folks, let's kick things off with some good old-fashioned American ingenuity. Feast your eyes on this custom-built firewood processor. This ain't no factory line machine. This beast looks like it was forged in somebody's backyard workshop out of pure necessity and maybe a little bit of weekend ambition. Probably powered by a repurposed tractor PTO or a hefty standalone engine. Our operator here is facing down a literal mountain of scrap timber. We're talking serious board feet, enough to keep a small town warm through winter. He's feeding log after log towards the heart of this contraption, a massive, heavy flywheel, spinning a seriously wicked circular saw blade at incredible speeds. You can almost feel the hum of power vibrating through the ground. Watch as the wood inches closer. Whack, clean cut. From backyard builds born of necessity to purpose-engineered titans designed for the toughest jobs, let's head deep into the untamed wilderness. Now we're plunging deep into the jungle, folks. The kind of place where the humidity hits you like a wall and the bugs are bigger than your fist. And emerging from the dense foliage is a true titan, the Komatsu tracked skidder. This yellow beast, likely packing somewhere between 150 and 250 horsepower from a robust diesel engine, is built tougher than a $2 steak and designed for exactly this kind of brutal, unforgiving environment. Its mission? Hauling out absolutely colossal logs, freshly felled giants from the heart of the wild, where wheeled machines fear to tread. Check out the operator skillfully maneuvering this tracked powerhouse, probably weighing upwards of 20 tons, getting that heavy steel winch cable secured. Okay, brace yourselves. You can practically hear the hydraulic winch groaning under the immense strain. We're talking tens of thousands of pounds of pulling force here, enough to rip smaller trees right out. The diesel engine roars, tracks dig deep into that slick, muddy jungle floor, fighting for every single inch. These logs are huge. Can this mechanical marvel conquer the muck and mire? That's raw, unadulterated power in action. In the deep jungle, moving massive felled trees through rugged terrain requires raw power. Enter the heavy-duty dozer, a tracked beast like a Yanmar or Komatsu, built to pull. Equipped with a powerful winch and cable, it skids huge logs, sometimes 2 or 3 at once, through the thicket. The operator navigates steep slopes, controlling the immense load with skill. It's a gritty job, mud flying, engine roaring, pure horsepower battling nature. These dozers don't just push dirt, they haul heavy loads where trucks can't go, earning their keep the hard way. Extracting the giants is one massive challenge, but dealing with what's left behind, that requires a different kind of specialized beast. Prepare for total annihilation. That stubborn stump, the last defiant reminder of a mighty tree, is about to meet its maker. The incredible Bandit SG-75 tracked stump grinder. This compact yellow destroyer, often equipped with a gutsy 74 horsepower engine and guided precisely by remote control. How cool is that? No need to sit right on top of the action. Maneuvers into position on its rugged tracks, ready for battle. Now watch as the operator unleashes the beast. That high-speed cutting wheel, armed with vicious carbide teeth that make a great white shark jealous, descends upon the wood like a buzzsaw possessed. Boom! Wood chips and dust explode like 4th of July fireworks. The grinder relentlessly chews through the tough wood fibers, sweeping back and forth with hydraulic precision, digging maybe 15, even 25 inches below ground level, literally erasing the stump from existence. There's no escape from this focused, furious assault. Witness sheer destructive power turning solid wood into nothing but dust and memories. Hasta la vista, Stump. Sometimes brute force is the only answer, especially when Mother Nature puts a roadblock right where you don't want it. Get ready for a high-stakes game of chicken between man, machine, and Mother Nature. Check out this massive Cat 320 GC excavator, a 20-ton-plus yellow giant, perched precariously on the edge of the road like a metal dinosaur sizing up its prey. Its steel tracks are gripping the asphalt for dear life. The target? A towering, defiant tree that's getting a little too close for comfort to the roadside, maybe posing a hazard. Forget delicate operations or fancy attachments. This is about pure, unadulterated hydraulic force. Watch as the operator extends that powerful arm, placing the heavy bucket high up against the thick trunk, finding the perfect leverage point. Now the relentless push begins. Slowly, deliberately, the excavator exerts crushing pressure. Thousands of pounds per square inch, pushing relentlessly, the engine barely breaking a sweat. Can you hear that ominous creaking? Wood fibers are screaming in protest. The tension is thicker than molasses in January. It's reaching the tipping point. Timber! A controlled, earth-shaking fall, orchestrated by sheer mechanical muscle and operator nerve. Absolutely breathtaking power on display. Okay, the giant is down, felled by mechanical might. But the work is far from over. Now comes the really labor-intensive part, processing it on the ground. All right, the big fella is down, but look at the sheer size of this trunk. This isn't your average backyard oak. Now we witness the incredible skill and sheer physical endurance needed to process this behemoth right where it fell. Enter the loggers, true professionals armed with high-powered steel chainsaws. You can hear those two-stroke engines screaming their high RPM song. We're likely talking serious displacement here. Maybe 70, 80, even 90 cc engines, fitted with long bars, perhaps 36 inches or more. Absolutely essential for tackling a diameter like this monster presents. Sawdust flies like a localized blizzard as those razor-sharp chains bite deep into the stubborn wood, throwing chips everywhere. These aren't simple cuts, folks. They're navigating massive buttress roots and awkward angles, requiring a blend of precision, brute force, and careful planning that's hard to fathom unless you've done it. Feel the vibration, hear the roar. This is a true test of man and machine against the sheer scale of nature, patiently dissecting a fallen forest king, piece by massive piece. Absolutely grueling, utterly captivating work. Mad respect for these guys. From the meticulous work of chainsaws processing timber piece by piece, let's shift gears to a machine that devours whole trees in mere seconds. Talk about an appetite. Hold on to your hard hats, folks. Kicking off our next segment is this absolute monster, a vibrant green man truck that's basically a mobile processing plant on four wheels. This isn't just a truck. It's an integrated system equipped with a powerful knuckle boom crane mounted right behind the cab and an absolutely insatiable wood chipper integrated into the chassis. Watch that articulated grapple arm. It moves with the precision of a surgeon performing microsurgery, but possesses the raw strength of a heavyweight boxing champion, snatching up whole trees and bundles of brush like they're mere toothpicks. There's zero hesitation as it feeds the hungry, rotating jaws of that chipper. The machine roars to life, the diesel engine providing hundreds of horsepower to both the truck and the massive chipper drum. That incredible chipper handles the big stuff above ground. But what about those pesky, stubborn stumps left lurking just below the surface? Next up, those stubborn tree remnants meet their match. Again, this time we're looking at the Bauma Light 3P24 stump grinder. This specialized attachment isn't self-propelled like the Bandit machine we saw earlier. It's a PTO-driven unit, likely drawing its power directly from the power takeoff shaft of that formidable tractor it's hooked up to via a 3-point hitch. You need a tractor with some decent grunt, maybe 50 horsepower or more at the PTO, to run this hungry attachment effectively. Listen to that high-pitched whine as the heavy carbide-tipped cutting wheel spins up to incredible speeds, ready to bite. Even the mightiest machines, perfectly suited for their tasks, can sometimes find themselves in seriously sticky situations. Let's see what happens when things go sideways, literally into the mud. Disaster strikes. Deep in that unforgiving, muddy terrain, a massive blue truck hauling a heavy chipper-trailer combo is hopelessly stuck. We're talking seriously bogged down in thick, treacherous mud that looks like creamy peanut butter after a rainstorm. Its drive wheels are just churning uselessly, digging itself a deeper grave with every rotation. We've all been there, right? Maybe not with a rig this big, weighing tens of tons. But wait, cue the dramatic music. Here comes the cavalry. Enter the hero, a mighty yellow cat skidder, possibly a model like the 525 or 545, purpose-built for exactly this kind of high-traction grunt work. Look at those colossal lug tires fighting for grip. A heavy-duty steel cable connects the two giants. The skidder strains, its powerful diesel engine, probably pushing over 200 horsepower, roaring in protest against the immense dead weight in that sucking mire. Slowly, agonizingly, inch by painstaking inch, the skidder flexes its mechanical muscle, dragging the stricken rig forward through the deep ruts. This is a high-stakes battle against nature itself. Will the cable hold? Can the skidder conquer the swampy ground? The tension is absolutely unbearable. What a save. From the unpredictable chaos of the muddy field, let's move to the organized, high-volume chaos of an industrial processing plant. Prepare for total vegetation annihilation. Round 2. Here comes a compact but absolutely ferocious tractor, likely a sturdy utility model, armed with a devastating Baumolite forestry mulcher attachment mounted on the front, powered by the tractor's hydraulics or PTO. This agile machine plunges headfirst into that dense thicket like a linebacker hitting the scrimmage line with bad intentions. Its heavy-duty rotating drum, lined with hardened steel or replaceable carbide teeth, is spinning at blinding speed, ready to shred anything in its path. Brush, thick branches, even small trees up to several inches in diameter. Clearing the brush is one thing, but cleaning up the bulky mess left behind often requires some serious tag team action. Witness the ultimate cleanup crew in action. We've got a powerful John Deere excavator, maybe something in the 200 or 250 class size, easily handling huge bundles of tangled brush, uprooted stumps, and leftover logs with its massive grapple, like they're just bundles of oversized sticks. Let's shift gears dramatically again and head back into the deep, challenging woods, where simply getting the harvested logs out is often the first major hurdle. Hold your breath, folks, as we plunge back into the deep wilderness. Witness the raw, untamed power of this iconic red Belarus tractor. These machines are legendary across Eastern Europe and beyond for their rugged simplicity and incredible toughness. Like the AK-47 of the tractor world. Simple, reliable, and built to take abuse. It's coupled here with a sturdy Palms logging trailer featuring its own formidable knuckle-boom crane for self-loading. The challenge? A treacherous, winding forest track that looks more like a chocolate pudding wrestling pit after a week of rain than an actual road. Deep, unforgiving mud stretches as far as the eye can see. Every single turn is a battle against suction and slip. See those massive, aggressive tread tires clawing desperately for grip, churning through the mire, sending mud flying? The articulated trailer follows, its own heavy-duty wheels fighting that slick, unpredictable terrain. This isn't just driving, it's a relentless slugfest against the elements, a true testament to machine endurance and maybe a little bit of sheer operator stubbornness. Will it conquer this muddy gauntlet? The tension is thick. While wheeled tractors valiantly battle the mud, sometimes the terrain demands a superior flotation and traction that only tracks can provide, especially deep in the jungle. Deep within the suffocating humidity and dense vegetation of the jungle, a different kind of beast takes center stage once again. Meet the rugged Komatsu track skidder, maybe a slightly smaller model this time compared to the first one we saw, but still a compact powerhouse built specifically to dominate the untamed wilderness where conventional machines fail. Its mission remains the same critical task: extract colossal, freshly felled hardwood logs that would leave even tough-wheeled machines spinning their tires helplessly in the soft ground. Forget wheels. This operation is all about pure track power, delivering low ground pressure and incredible pulling force. Observe as the heavy-duty winch cable bites into the log, the steel straining taut under thousands of pounds of force, pulling unimaginable weight through thick undergrowth and that ever-present, slick, muddy terrain. The skilled operators navigate the chaos, the diesel engine roaring as it drags these giants inch by painful inch towards the designated clearing area. This is raw, unyielding logging power, a crucial link in the timber harvesting chain, battling dense vegetation and unstable ground conditions constantly. The sheer force required is just staggering to watch. After the valuable prime logs are gone, there's still a significant amount of cleanup needed to manage the leftover debris. Back to our versatile friend, the tractor and crane combo. Our versatile dynamic duo, the reliable red Belarus tractor and its trusty Palms crane trailer, returns to the scene. But this time, the mission isn't hauling prime logs, it's cleanup, dealing with the considerable aftermath of the logging operation. Watch the operator skillfully wield that articulated grapple like an extension of their own arm, snatching up massive, tangled bundles of logging slash. That's the branches, tops, unusable sections, and other woody debris left behind after harvesting. The crane swings effortlessly, its hydraulic movements surprisingly smooth, depositing the bulky material onto the waiting trailer bed, steadily building a towering pile that looks like a giant, messy bird's nest made of wood. This isn't just about the valuable logs, it's about managing the entire biomass, clearing the site efficiently for forest regeneration, reducing fire hazards, or sometimes even collecting the slash for biofuel. The speed and precision are remarkable as the grapple opens and closes, swallowing huge amounts of debris with each cycle. It's a crucial phase showcasing the adaptability and power of this essential forestry combination. Nothing goes to waste in modern forestry. We've seen machines battle thick mud and dense jungle. Now let's head somewhere truly extreme, where ice and water add a whole new level of challenge: a frozen swamp. All right, folks, brace yourselves and prepare for the ultimate off-road challenge. Introducing a state-of-the-art 8-wheeled Misco forwarder, a true behemoth of modern forestry technology, engineered in Scandinavia for exactly these kinds of insane conditions. This incredible machine is confronting its nemesis, a seemingly bottomless swamp choked with freezing, icy water and treacherous, sucking mud hidden beneath. Look at those massive tires, 8 of them, working in tandem across 4 axles, aided by wraparound bogie tracks fitted over the rear 4 wheels for maximum flotation and traction. The machine plunges deep, churning the frigid mire, its powerful, likely high-torque diesel engine roaring as it strains against the incredible suction and drag. This is extreme logging, pushing the absolute limits of mechanical engineering and operator skill in the harshest conditions imaginable. It looks like it's sinking. Will its advanced multi-wheel drive system, balanced bogies, and low ground pressure design be enough to escape this icy, muddy grave? The suspense is almost unbearable. Don't blink or you'll miss it. It made it through the icy depths, an incredible feat, but navigating the treacherous terrain is only half the battle. Now it has to work in these conditions. Emerging victorious, if understandably a bit muddy and wet, from the swampy depths, the mighty Misco forwarder now gets down to its primary business: loading timber. Navigating the snow-dusted, heavily logged terrain, which is strewn with hidden debris, uneven ground, and frozen puddles, the operator expertly maneuvers the powerful, long-reach crane mounted typically between the cab and the load bunk. Watch that grapple dance at the end of the boom with surprising delicacy and speed, precisely selecting and lifting heavy birch logs, then skillfully stacking them neatly onto the forwarder's expandable load bunk, optimizing the space. Even on this challenging, uneven ground, the 8-wheel drive machine demonstrates incredible stability and efficiency, thanks in large part to its oscillating and balanced bogie axle system, which keeps the wheels in contact with the ground. This is the heart of the cut-to-length logging operation, gathering the harvested timber efficiently. From conquering frozen swamps with advanced technology to being utterly defeated by simple, slick clay, sometimes even big, powerful rigs meet their match against basic physics. Oh, the agony! From the incredible triumph of the swamp forwarder to the utter defeat of this highway logging, truck-facing slick clay. Here, a heavily loaded white conventional logging truck, piled high with massive, long logs destined for the mill, finds itself utterly defeated by the treacherous terrain. Burdened with all that weight concentrated on its drive axles, its wheels are just spinning futilely, digging themselves deeper and deeper into this thick, unforgiving red mud or clay on a steep, challenging forest access track. But in the world of heavy equipment, where there's a stuck truck, there's usually an even tougher hero machine waiting in the wings, ready for a rescue mission. And rescue is here. Wouldn't you know it, the tenacious Komatsu track dozer, maybe a versatile D65 or similar model known for its awesome drawbar pull and reliability, arrives on the scene like the cavalry to save the day. A heavy-duty tow cable, thick as your arm, connects the mighty dozer's rear hitch or winch to the frame of the hopelessly bogged-down logging truck. Now witness the incredible spectacle of combined power: steel tracks versus rubber tires. And that's a wrap on another incredible showcase of heavy metal heroes here on Techbeast TV. From custom creations born in workshops to factory titans dominating the landscape, from deep jungles to frozen swamps and muddy tracks, we've seen machines pushed to their absolute limits, tackling jobs that seem downright impossible. Thanks so much for tuning in and sharing this wild adventure with us. If you love seeing these amazing machines in action as much as we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out. We've got plenty more awesome heavy equipment content coming your way, and we want you right here with us for every second of the action. Until next time, keep those engines roaring